Hello and welcome to Too Old and Too Slow. Well, I'm taking the dogs for a walk and I thought it was an ideal opportunity to give everyone an update on what's going on with my racing plans for the next year. So as things stand, the car is pretty much in one piece. I've got a little bit of work to do with the body work just to finish that off, and swap the rear shock absorbers over and then get the car set up. And also there's the racing calendar has been released for the next year, and it looks like it's going to be quite a good, fun and varied year. So to start off with the car, the engine is fine, the gearbox is fine. I'm going to change all the fluids. I've changed the coolant as a part of replacing the radiator following the accident. I'm looking at buying a new set of tyres. So tyres aren't easy to get hold of. I'm going to have to go up to the Midlands to pick them up, get them fitted and balanced, and hopefully they will see me through definitely this season and maybe turn into a spare set for next year. The bodywork's a big concern. Some of the panels I've got from Crosley I'm going to have to fettle a little bit to make fit, and also the main part of the car that's got a big crack in it. So when I come back from work I'm going to start to work on that and do a little bit of fiberglass work, which of course I'll video, and everybody can have a look and comment and give me really good advice, because I don't know what I'm doing. So once the car's back in one piece, I'm going to have to get it set up. A couple of options there. There's a local guy, Tom, who lives near Chichester, where I live. He's a race engineer, but runs his own business, but doesn't do much race engineering at the moment. But he's offered to give me a hand getting the car set up. He can borrow some scales and we can get it done. So I may do that. If not, there's a few other options. And then looking at possibly going testing. A friend of mine, Ben, is keen to go testing. We may go back to Landau in South Wales and use that track just for a little bit of a shakedown test and just get a little bit more time in the car. And that leads us to the first race. The first race of the season is at Silverstone at the international configuration. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be quite an interesting circuit to drive. I haven't driven that configuration of Silverstone before, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm practicing a little bit on a very rudimentary sim I've got set up, which is effectively an Xbox and a force feedback wheel. But what it does, it gives me a bit of an idea of the radius of the corners and just a little bit of familiarisation with the track itself, and that will help a lot. The next subject I want to talk about is finance. It's expensive racing, more expensive than I considered, to be honest. So I'm going to have to make some type of budget, and I'm going to do that primarily by doing some overtime at work. In the winter, bizarrely, it's quite a busy time for us, because all our customers and clients, they don't want to be sitting here in the cold UK and cold Europe. They want to go sunny places, and they use our services to get them to wherever they want to go. So hopefully this week I'm going to be going to a few interesting and warm places. So overtime's a key, and what I'm also doing is looking for some sponsors. I know that no one's going to sponsor me, because who would? I've got some people who may be able to just help me out with just a little bit with some entry fees and maybe a bit of oil, or maybe even a set of tyres. So I've got a few people I'm looking to tap up, and hopefully I'll have maybe a sponsor on the car before the first race. But it's all very, very low key, and it won't make any real significant financial difference to me running the car. So that's what the year holds for me. I'm really looking forward to it. Now I've had 1 year racing, I'm a little bit better prepared, and I think I know what to expect. What I want to do is complete the whole of the classic Formula Ford Championship. Also do a few of the heritage races. There's a few things which that's dependent upon. First of all, finance, because it's quite expensive. Secondly is getting time off. And thirdly is serviceability of the car. Hopefully the car will keep together. This is the last year I think I'm going to be running the engine before it goes away for an overhaul. And I've got to think about the best place where to send it. So, thank you very much for watching. And please remember to like and subscribe. And also try and find me on Instagram as well. I post some photos quite often of when I'm away flying. So they're kind of interesting. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.